we'll just put one in here by the
Yes, we
castle.
don't go around altering liable after Dr. Winkle go. Yes, I think so. Yes, the joyfulness is over.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
What's up? What's up, Ray? What's up, Little Mango Art? How we doing? I'm still exhausted. So, a little late. My apologies. I know we're a little late. We're a little later than normal. I like to start this at 12:30. It's almost 1. It's almost 1 o'clock.
Kevin's back! Kevin! We love you, Kevin!
Kevin, please! That last one. Still makes me smile every time. Like it was the first time. If you didn't hear, guys, I got another book. Over on Kickstarter, !book. In the chat, that gives you the link. We are 63%. It actually might be 64%, actually. Let me take a look. Hold on. I should have had it open. Actually, I did have it open, and then I closed it. Because why would I have it open? But it's nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Today is Studio Hours with Kevin. This is a chill live stream where I just work on stuff and we just talk about things. So you get to see a little bit of, 64%. And shout out to the folks that have supported today. There's two people joined today, so thank you guys for supporting my book. It means a lot. I'm very, very thankful. So yeah, if you'd like to find out more information, follow the link. It's on Kickstarter. It's live. It went live yesterday, so this is since we passed noon, we're officially crossed the first 24 hours. Looking to raise $5,000 to make it happen. We're already 64% of the way there. But there are some really cool stretch goals if we can hit it. Some exclusive Doodle Stream / Doodle branded things like acrylic keychains and lanyards and custom printed notebooks and stuff like that. But only if we can hit those goals. Little Mango Art says, oh, wow, that's amazing progress in short time. It is. I am very, very thankful. It is super incredible. It really is. It's amazing. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I do my due diligence, right, and make sure you guys know that that's a thing. That's a thing, and that's happening. So I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I got a lot of artwork to share. So let me bring up some artwork first. So you guys have something to look at while I'm talking. Not that you don't have 1,000 other things on the screen to look at.
Wow. You did these freehand?
I did.
Yep.
I'm really proud of you.
What's up, John Y? How you doing? Good to see you. So, I have started sketching out some concepts for small prints. These are not the big 11 by 17 prints. These are the smaller, like half sheet of paper. So to date, I've got, I have 5 of them right now. So I have a Sailor Moon, based on the Sailor Moon redraw challenge. I've got Joker as he appeared with Joaquin Phoenix's appearance in that film that was just Joker. I've got Beavis and Butthead and the Aztec Medusa and Squid Game. So out of those 5, the Squid Game... Oh! Stop the presses! Everybody, stop everything you're doing. Oh, okay, of course it is. Alright, everybody. Stop the presses. Hello, Brian. How are you? I trust you're out of bed at this stage. Brian has used his hard-earned exposure bucks, which are channel points you earn by being here and watching my streams, and he is challenging me to a 60-second drawing challenge. And he wants me to draw Wario in 60 seconds. Now, I would say that sounds easy. We all know how that goes. So I probably just should not say anything, right? Let me get a reference image. So I'm going to get a reference image of Wario. What's going to happen now is I have 60 seconds, which is no time to draw a character. So I'm going to paste the reference here. Don't you love it when it's a PNG with a blank background and then it's not, right? See this? That's not. That was not there. That was not there, Google. This was not there. Funny Fig says, well, KickTrack, the notoriously conservative and accurate Kickstarter predictor, says you should end funding at $40,000. Yeah, somebody else saw that too, and I'm like, let's all just calm down. Let's all just calm down on that. I mean, I would be very thankful, but let's just calm down. Brian says, I can attest to how inaccurate that sham of a website is. Didn't it say the Pro Gamers Guide was like $100,000 or something? Something wild, I think. All right, let me get a separate layer to go in here. This is all right. I'm gonna take a color. This is rough, guys. It's hard. This is not as easy for anyone to do. If this is easy for you to do, then you are a master of the arts. Okay. So. Yeah, if Pro Gamers got $100,000, I'd have a panic. I mean, that'd be kind of incredible, though, after the panic attack. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone who is here with me right now, this is our 60-second drawing challenge. Wario was the prompt. I have 60 seconds to do it. Brian, since you are here and since you are a mod, would you do the honors of starting the timer, exclamation point 60. As soon as I hear it, I'll start drawing, and goodness gracious. No, it's already too big. I'm trying to... I've got a tactic somehow here. That's too bright. It's too bright. No, I'm already... Oh, okay. Not a good sign. When I can hear the... There's some strategy to this. Okay, all right. No, my goodness! I thought it was doing great! I thought I was actually doing really good. I actually really did think I was doing really good. I was like, this is gonna be great, actually. I felt confident in my strategy. I'm like, if I just throw these big...
No matter how anybody says it is. Feels good to have made something.
Thank you, Ray. It does feel good to have made something. Alright, no matter what anybody says. Powder Pink Wario in action. Little Mango Art says, been sharing your Kickstarter. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It's really accurate. 2 days from the end. Yeah, I'm sure it actually does a lot better. So this... I'm sorry. I apologize for this. I'm not even kidding you. I thought I was actually going to do really good at this one. I thought my strategy was a solid strategy. So my secret to that, and the reason I stopped using the Who Wants to Be a Billionaire or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music is I kept getting copyright strikes on that when I was posting it to anything. When I was posting that music, or when I had that music on the clips on like Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, it kept like getting flagged and like muted and or like blocked, and I'm like, all right, I am not in the business of creating content that people can't watch, so I will just create my own. So first of all, that is a real heartbeat. That is the actual sound effect of a human heart beating, not like a man-made reproduction. So that's why it's not quite like exactly steady of a beat, because it's a real human heart beating. And I had it set so that the ticking sounds of the clock start fading in at halfway through. So when that quote unquote music starts, when I hear the ticking sounds, I know I have half of my time has elapsed. I just had a real human heart. Like, yeah. I mean, when I went through the sound, all the places to find sound, it was like a medical recording of a human heart. You don't have that laying around, Ray? Are you saying you don't just have it hanging around? So that's some of the secrets. So I'm doing some small prints. So these are the half sheets. They, I sell them for $6 each. I'm actually thinking of bumping that to $8. I'm pretty confident I'm gonna bump those up to $8 each. Right now they're $6 each, and the stickers I sell, like the nicer portrait stickers, I sell those for $5 each. So for $1 more, you're getting this like print that I spent all this time on. I think I'm gonna bump that up to $8. I think that's reasonable. So I'm sketching out some new concepts, but I'm trying to be, again, a little bit mindful of what I should do and what I want to do, right? What's the right business move and what's the right creative move that I will enjoy it and it'll bring joy to me. And so I try to kind of balance that out all the time. So this one is for me. This is for Kevin. Kevin loves Wario. I love Wario. Wario's my guy. Ever since the first Wario Land game, which is what this concept is based on. So kind of continuing what I did with the Super Mario 64 print, which I was really happy with. I think there's no doubt that Super Mario 64 is much more popular than Wario Land 1 on the Game Boy. I think it's not even in the same arena, not even on the same planet, but I would like to do this, so that's why I'm allocating one of the small print slots for this for me. So this is my little concept sketch of Wario charging the baddies in his game. We got the kind of some of the level design stuff. So that's going to be one of them. That's one of the small print designs that I'm working on at some point in the near future. And then let me show you some other ones. Ideas is the name of the file. So here's some other things I'm working on. This is going to be a sticker, and like one of the big ones, the big like portrait size stickers. This will be one of the new stickers. I'm sure the kids will love it. The kids will be all about it. And then here's some more small prints. So the Sailor Moon redraw small print is definitely my best-selling small print, but we're now at a point where I feel like the artwork is a little stale. So I don't want to remove Sailor Moon from the assortment, but I want to redraw it. So I think I'm going to go with this pose, this like reference for the updated small Sailor Moon print. So she'll still be around. And again, I'm still trying to kind of balance things with anime and animation and pop culture stuff, Marvel, superhero stuff, horror related stuff. So that's I'm kind of doing this juggling act. I'm a big fan of Wonder Woman. I've got Wonder Woman on my commission sheet, and I have been asked a handful of times now at shows if I have that artwork of Wonder Woman available for sale that I specifically drew for the sign. And I figured, okay, Wonder Woman's in the superhero stuff, DC stuff, so why not add a Wonder Woman print to the small print selection. So Wonder Woman will hey look, there's Sailor Moon in the upper left hand corner on the scroll. That's the one that will be phasing out, so that one will be retired. And I have less than 5 of those. So if you happen to be watching this live, or if you're watching this after the fact and you have an interest in getting that older Sailor Moon print, definitely hop on that on the website, because when they're gone, they're gone. I'm not going to reorder those. And there's definitely less than 5. I think I had 3 this last weekend left at Terrificon, which we need to talk about Terrificon too. We'll talk about that. So that means I want to do 4. I want to do 4 small prints. So that leaves 1 more, right? That's what this blank square is for. I was trying to figure out what I want to do, and I think it needs to be something horror related, something spooky, something horror. This is what this one needs to be. So I don't know yet what I want to do, because I don't want to do one of the heavy hitters. So like you're looking at Sam right now in the upper left hand corner in the portfolio scroll. That's the big print. That's brand new. It's big, 11x17 print. It's very popular. It's definitely been a good choice to do him as a large print. So I don't want to do one of the like A-lister heavy hitter characters for the small print. So I don't know what to do yet on that. I don't know if you guys have any ideas, suggestions. Of course, I welcome them. But it's got to be something. I'm feeling it's got to be something in the horror category for the small guy. So that's something I've been working on, and we need to do that. What else? What else? If I minimize this, does it mess things up for you guys? It does not. Good. Okay. All right. I didn't realize if it would mess up the screen if I minimized Photoshop. Is Pennywise still popular? Pennywise is popular, Ray. So I have the sticker of Pennywise, and he sells decently well. I sell Pennywise at I think every show I go to. So Pennywise is definitely popular. Do I want to have a Pennywise print and a Pennywise sticker? I feel like I should continue at this time to try to capture new subject matters to continue to expand the genres, right? If that makes sense. Eventually, it will be inevitable that there will be some doubling and tripling up, right? Well, they'll be like, oh, you have a Sailor Moon sticker, and you have a Sailor Moon print, and you know, like, it's gonna happen. But I feel like I'm still building up that full assortment, and so I think I'd rather focus on something that is not already available in my assortment somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So let me show you guys the artwork I did last weekend at Terrificon. Terrificon was excellent. So that's a comic convention in Connecticut at the Mohegan Sun Casino, which is a very nice, very large casino. And I went last year, I went again this year, and this was a record setter for me. So I broke my record again for sales in a day, which was incredible. And I got a lot of commissions, so I want to show you guys the commissions I did. So where did I save those? They are in portfolio. So at the shows, I do take traditional commissions. I've got it broken up into pencil sketch, cleaned up line art, and full cleaned up line art colored full render, right? And then you can either get like just a bust, so like the head and a little bit of the shoulders. You can get half body, or you can get full body. Most people don't do the full body. It's usually either a bust or half body. That's what most people do. So we've got a handful here. So here is one of them.
Hi, Kevin.
What's up, Joey? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know who this character is, but it is a character from an anime. And so this was a half-body line art commission. What I don't put on the sign is that I'll usually take 1 or 2 gray tone markers and add just some kind of color to it. I don't really advertise it because I don't want to like let that expectation be there, but so yeah, I added just a tiny bit of grayscale to it, and they usually like it, and they're usually surprised and delighted that I've done it. Joey says doing good. Nice. Funny Figs, how are you doing on dinosaurs? I don't really have any dinosaurs. I have no dinosaurs in any way, I don't think. Yeah, no dinosaurs. You could do some Jurassic Park. That's true. Dinosaurs are always popular. So yeah, so that was one commission I did. So Anime Girl, I don't know. But client liked it, and that's what matters. All right, so this next one I'm going to show you, this one was actually not a commission. So at Terrificon, the voice actor for Batman from the animated series, Kevin Conroy, was at the show, doing the thing, taking autographs, taking photographs. And my marketing brain was like, if I had something from this potentially on the table, perhaps it would sell. So I actually worked on this the first day, the first night, I should say. So Friday night, when I came home, after I got this idea, I concept sketched everything out, and I did like the light pencil work so that when I took it in to the show Saturday morning, I just had to color it and ink it, which I really liked that approach more so than just doing it all at the show. So I'll probably do that again for other shows. So this is, again, the same kind of 8x6 size. Batman versus the Joker, iconic. It did not sell. So it did not sell at the show. As far as I remember, it also didn't get a lot of attention. Like, I don't recall people really pointing at it and like making a thing about acknowledging it. It was just there. So whatever. I mean, I'm proud of it. But so it is currently on the website. So if you would like to buy it, you can buy it on the shop. ! Shop. So it is there. It is uploaded, and it's available for anyone who may want it. So that one happened at Terrificon. Let's see. Let's look at the next one. Okay, actually, so this one is also in the same vein as Batman. The voice actor for Courage the Cowardly Dog was also at Terrificon. So I drew this up as well. And what's really interesting is the handler, right? The staff member from the show who was assigned to sit with the celebrity and take money, facilitate any whatever conversations. That person thank you, little mango art, came over to my table and was rummaging through the sticker bin trying to find anything from Courage the Cowardly Dog. And so I didn't realize this person was sitting with the celebrity. And I was like, oh, is there anything you're looking for? And he's like, yeah, do you have anything that's relating to Courage the Cowardly Dog? I'm actually stationed with the voice actor, and everybody keeps asking us, do you know if there's anything Courage related at the show that we can buy? Anything, a poster, a print, artwork, original, a sticker, anything. And we haven't really seen anything aside from Funko Pops, of course, right? Of course there's a Courage the Cowardly Dog Funko Pop. So I was like, oh, no, unfortunately I don't. But so I drew this as well. But he also made the comment that everybody was asking if they had spotted any Courage stuff they could get at the show, but also Freaky Fred. And Freaky Fred is one of the like creepy characters in one of the episodes. I think he's just in one episode of the show where he's Muriel's nephew. So he's like a psychotic barber. And that's the dark, shadowy figure you see behind Courage is Freaky Fred. And in the episode, he just like shaves all of Courage's hair off, so he's just like a bald pup. And then eventually gets hauled off to the insane asylum. So because this guy had mentioned, oh yeah, I mean, people are looking for Courage stuff, and everybody loves Freaky Fred, man. They just keep talking about Freaky Fred. So I guess the voice actor also did Freaky Fred, I assume. So I figured when I was sketching this out, I would try to incorporate both characters. I figured it was a home run, right? Here's both characters. Surely somebody wants this. I would say this drawing got less attention than the Batman one. I didn't see anybody looking at Courage at all, period. What's funny is I actually grabbed some tape and I taped them right underneath my commission sign, which if you kind of know what my booth looks like, which I'll show you here. I'll show you a picture of my booth. I'll show you a picture of my booth so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so this is my booth at Terrificon. This is from just this last weekend. I took some tape and I stuck them right here. So, but I only did that on Sunday because, like I said, they just weren't getting any attention, and I'm like, wow, it's really weird. So, like, I stuck one of them like this, and I stuck one of them like this on here just to really get them in front of people. And again, I didn't spot anybody taking a look at them or pointing at them or making any comments. I was like, oh, all right. So whatever, it's fine. It just didn't do anything. It didn't move the needle. So, but I drew them. And again, the Courage and Batman pieces are available in my shop if you'd like to buy them. So they are original works. They are not prints. They're not reproductions. And they are up for grabs since nobody wanted them at the show. So let's get back to commissions, because those are the only two I did on my own accord. So the next commission I did, Gino. So somebody wanted legendary Star Warrior himself, Gino, from Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, one of the best games on the Super Nintendo. He wanted a pencil sketch bust of Gino. This one was fun to do, but this was the last commission I did Saturday, and this was literally in the last 30 minutes of the show. There was 30 minutes left. He had to go, but he wanted this, and I'm like, you're killing me, Smalls. I drew this exceptionally fast because he was literally like there hovering at my table because he needed to leave, and I was like, but you want this now? You want it in the last 30 minutes of the show? So I hustled. I don't think it's as clean as I would have liked it. Like if I had actually had a little bit more breathing time, I would have made this little like rope a little cleaner because it goes like over the cape. It's not bad. I didn't have like, I literally had, I think like 15 or 20 minutes before he had to bail. So I was like, okay, fine, let's do it. We'll do it. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be super quick. And yeah, like his ribbon thing here is also like not really right. It should be like kind of like that, but whatever. He was happy though. He was very happy with it. And thankfully it was pencil. If it had been like a clean line art or like color, there is zero way I would have been able to do that before the show ended. So that was my last commission Saturday night. This one was really fun, this next one. So, I also got this commission on Saturday. However, this couple were going to be at the show again on Sunday. And so they said, we'll probably won't even bother coming back to pick it up until Sunday. So take all the time you need. And I absolutely needed that time because it was a very busy Saturday. I had a lot of other commissions. So I actually did this one at home. So Saturday night, I came back. I did my math for the day. I went through all my sales tracking to see how much money I made, see what products moved. Just de-stressed. Put my stuff away, and then I started working on this. So, and it was a kind of a later night because we went and had dinner as well, me and some of the other artists. So I didn't get home, I think, until like 11:30 at night on Saturday, and then I didn't get finished with this until about 2 in the morning. So, but that aside, this is a very, very lovely couple who came to my table on Saturday in this outfit. In these outfits. So they are huge fans of Moana and just Hawaiian culture and just, everything about Hawaii. They're also really big fans of Ghostbusters. So they were in full cosplay of ghost-busting characters from Moana. So the guy was, it was the character Maui, right? Do commissions move the needle for me? Yes, Ray, absolutely. So, commissions completely changes the game for sales, because this is how much is this? It's 2 characters, but it's pencil sketch. I think this is $80, $70 or $80, I believe. Maybe it's a little cheaper. It might be $60, but a full color. Full body, full color is an $80 commission. And so, as you know, the products that I sell the most of are stickers. And the stickers are $2 or they're $5. So it takes selling a heck of a lot of stickers to equal 1 commission. And so, and I don't mind doing the commissions. I enjoy doing them. And it definitely is a big boost in the sales number when I do commissions. So yeah, this couple, I took photographs of them. I took a couple pictures of them, and they just wanted themselves, right? Can you draw us? Can you draw us in our outfits? And this is basically exactly how they looked in the photo I took next to my booth. But you can see they got the skirts, grass skirts with the big palm leaves, but they've also got their ghost hunting equipment. We've got badges and stuff. We've got all the tattoos. Here's the ghost busting symbol, the gun. But this was a pencil sketch commission, so it was half body, both characters, but pencil sketch. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. They did pick it up on Sunday. They were blown away. Lots of love for this one. They were really happy. So the next one, moving right along. We've got this character, who's apparently from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think I'm saying that right. So another anime. Pencil sketch bust of this character with crazy hair. This guy's got crazy hair. So I think that's about it. He was very happy. I have photographs also of the clients holding their commissions, which is something I've started doing mostly for social media. Of course, I always ask them if they are okay with me taking a photograph of them holding it, and if they are okay with me posting it. And I let them look at it, say, hey, are you okay with this photograph being on the internet? But let me show you the picture of this one because it's too good. Let me just find it here. Okay, this one. So this is the guy that commissioned it. His hair is exactly like the hair of the character, and it's on purpose. He purposefully styles his hair like the character in the anime. That's I thought it was great. He loved it. He was over the moon with it. All right, let's see. Let's go back to our commissions. Let's see what we got next. Oh, this one I'm really happy with. And this one also has a really great story. So, this guy came up to the table with his son. Really little guy. I think he said he was 6, maybe 5. Little guy. And they were looking through my artwork, and the dad asked, do you take commissions? And of course I do. I take commissions at the shows. I've got the signage up. And I said, yeah. And so he turns to his son and he goes, what would you like him to draw for you? And I was like, oh, wow, okay. And so his son, who I believe was in a Sonic outfit, like one of those like pajama hoodie things, that kind of like it looks like he is like the body of Sonic, right, as like a hoodie. So it had like the tan belly printed on it and like a blue hoodie. So, and he's like, oh, Sonic, I want Sonic. And so of course he's like, well, how much is that? And I said, well, it depends on what you want. And I showed him the chart. He said, do you want just the head? Do you want half body? Do you want full body? And do you want it pencil sketch, or do you want it cleaned up line art, or do you want it fully rendered and colored? And he was like, oh, let's go all the way. Let's do full body, full color. And I was like, okay. So this is $80. This is an $80 commission. And I was like, okay, that's going to be $80. And he was like, let's do it. And I'm like, wow. It caught me off guard a little bit. I was like, I didn't think we were going to just go straight away, but that's cool. So I was like, okay, well, which Sonic would you like? Because there's a lot of different, versions of Sonic. So I basically just brought up Google on my phone, and I just searched Sonic, and I was like, here, which one of these Sonics would you like? And the kid was like, oh, I want the movie Sonic. And so I said, okay, cool. So it was the movie Sonic. I'm actually really happy with this. I think it came out pretty good. The ring, the golden ring behind him, I drew that using the thermos that I brought that had my coffee in it. So like the outer ring is from like the base of my thermos, and then the smaller one is from like the cup on the top, just to get the perfect circles. I cannot draw circles that perfect, but it came out pretty. It was like perfectly sized for the piece. They were really happy. They came back to check on it, and I was finished with the colors, but I hadn't inked it yet, so it was kind of just sitting. And that's what I call the ugly stage. It's like not pretty. It needs to get it needs to get the ink on it. It's that last little step to really make it shine and stand out. And so I was like, it's almost done. I just need to check back in. So they had to walk away for a little bit and come back, but they were really happy. It's already been. He shared it on social media, and they were. I was really happy with it. They're really happy with it. Little Mango Art says, I personally did do a commission at a con once. Fun to draw, and the customer, who was also an artist selling, was happy. Nice. However, I decided not to do it anymore at the actual con because it made me less interactive as I was focused on drawing. Of course, yeah, sure. It affected my sales and was lower than usual, but it's amazing how you can do it so easily. So, I will say, what absolutely makes a difference is I don't do the shows alone. If I can help it. There's been a couple times where nobody can help me, which is unfortunate. So the show I was at the weekend before last weekend, which was Springfield Comic-Con in Springfield, Massachusetts, I did not have help with me. So I did not take commissions. I had the signage up. I did have people ask, and I had to turn them away, which is like the worst thing you can do. I gave them business cards. I told them to send me an email. I told them I would expedite them to the top of the list if they mentioned Springfield Comic-Con. None of those people reached out. I wasn't really expecting them to. But so, to your point, Little Mango, yes, it does like kind of remove me from the interactive part of it. But thankfully I usually have someone else with me, so I kind of like take a back seat and I'll like remove myself from the table front and start drawing like behind the table at like a second table, while the person there with me can continue to be public facing with selling the prints and the stickers and all that other stuff. So if I don't have help, it does change things quite a bit. There's been a few craft fairs, because I do craft fairs as well, and those are a lot lighter foot traffic, so I almost never really push myself to get help at a craft fair because it's just so light traffic. And I have done drawing at those, which attracts a lot of kids. Kiddos love to come over and circle around me and kind of see what I'm working on. So I've done that, but you're absolutely right that it does make you less interactive. I mean, people like to see drawing happening, but there's like pros and cons to it, and I couldn't do it if I didn't have help. So that's Movie Sonic, which is now in at a good home. And then we've got two more. So we have two more commissions from this show. So I had a lot. There was a lot done at this one. So this next one, which is a lot of fun, I believe, please forgive my ignorance, I believe the character on the left, who's like a tiger, kind of like what is that, Journey to the West, the Monkey King story, I believe that is what this is from an anime. On the left, the one on the right is an original character. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the character on the right is an original character that's like the, you know, persona of the person that commissioned it. Really, really awesome guy, incredibly friendly. I saw him last year, and he commissioned me to draw this character on the left last year as a pencil sketch. And he was really happy with it. He says he has it on his wall, and that he had been literally saving his money to hopefully see me again this year to commission me to do something a little bit more than last time and get it fully colored and everything. So this one, Ray, to your earlier question, this is $150. So this is a $150 commission, because it's two characters, half body, fully rendered. And this was actually like the second sale of the day on Saturday, which was a phenomenal way to start the day. I think, let me see, I can try to find the commission I did for him last year. Let me just bring up my website. Which, if you guys ever want to check it out, exclamation point, what? Exclamation point what? Exclamation point something? I don't think I have a command for my website. What's up, Hawkeye Lego Man? Ray's like, okay, that's better. You think I'm charging not enough for my commissions, Ray? I've seen what a lot of the other artists charge for their commissions. I think I'm on the higher end. I think. I mean, I don't claim to be an expert in any of this. I'm faking it until I make it is what I'm doing. But I think I'm from what I've seen walking around the show floors, I tend to be on the higher end for commissions. Not, if we exclude all of the industry guys, right? All of the professional artists from Marvel and DC and Image and all, if we get all those guys out of the equation, I think I'm on the higher end. Let's see, I'm looking through my site on my portfolio, trying to find the older one I did from last year. I might have taken it out, actually, when I did the Freshen Up. I think I did, because it was like a pencil sketch. And I was like, it's been on there for, okay, yeah, oh well. I have a photograph of it. But, so it was the same character, except pencil sketch version. Hawkeye Legoman says, exclamation point site, exclamation point web, exclamation point website. Ray says, if you have to stay up till 2 at work, yeah, but that's not normal. That's not normal, though. That one that I did with the coming home and do it, it is very not normal for me to have like 5 commissions in a day. That's not normal. It's like, it's great. And it's actually very much on par for last year. So last year I had the exact same number of commissions at this show. And the show I was at 3 weeks ago at this point, Kineticon in Hartford. I had 5 commissions at that show in 2021 and had 5 commissions in 2022. So that's 2 shows now where I've trended the exact same for commissions. So that's some good data to plan. I think if you do exclamation point commands, it shows you all of them, right? But if you do...
That belongs in a museum.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate that, Hawkeye Lego Man. I thought something like this was 80. It's 80 for like one character. One character, full body, full color. So obviously, if it's 2, I knock off a little bit. I'm like, $150. I'll give you a $10 discount for getting 2. But yeah, so this is an anime character on the left, and his original character slash persona slash fursona, whatever the correct term is, on the right. He was really, really happy with this. Like I said, he commissioned me last year, saved his money. He wanted to commission me again this year, and I thought that was awesome. And I think I got one more. Yep, so this is the last one from Terrificon. This one was also a really cool story. So this guy came up to my table, and he had a sketchbook. And so he's like, I'd like to commission you to draw in my sketchbook. Yeah, I know, Ray. Exclamation point robots. But we also have our new emote. We have a bunch of new emotes. If you guys were not here yesterday for the launch party stream, there's a ton of new emotes. There's new redeems. There's new sound alerts. I tried to bring all the bells and whistles for the launch party yesterday. Thanks for the lurk, Hawkeye Lego Man. So he came up to my table with this sketchbook, and Jay Freak, what's going on? Thanks for the lurk. He was like, I'd like you to draw in my sketchbook. I want the line art. So this is the clean line art. So again, as I mentioned earlier, I do tend to put like one gray color on it. So I use like the light gray for like his jacket, and like the little bit of the shading under the hair, and like the handle of the sword. But so he gave me the book, and he gave me a sheet of paper that had a bunch of names on it. And he said, I'd like you to pick a name from this list and draw it in this square on this sheet. So he had just come from another table. So a different artist he had commissioned to do Naruto on the top. So I got it with this character on the top, and then the bottom was blank still. Although the square was drawn there. So I flipped through the book, and he had already drawn a top and a bottom square on all the pages. So I looked through the list. I didn't recognize a majority of the names. Most of them, I think maybe all of them, were anime related. I didn't recognize the names, but I recognized Goku and I recognized Trunks. Those were the 2 that I recognized. And so I was like, I've drawn Goku a handful of times. I've got like the sticker of Goku. I've drawn Goku on the doodle stream. I was like, yeah, let's do Trunks. So I picked Trunks. And I went with that one. He was very happy. He was elated when he came back to pick this up. He gave me a giant hug and was like, this is amazing. He truly, he was astonished. I was very humbled. So yeah, he gave me a hug. He was very happy. I did get a photo of him. You guys got to see this picture of this guy. He was so happy. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I accidentally set that photograph as the background on my desktop. I'll have to figure that out later. That's so funny. I accidentally put the... I must have hit the wrong thing in the command. So now it's my background. Alright, commissioners, hold on. Let me show you guys the picture of this. He was so happy. Here he is. It warmed my heart how happy he was. Look how happy this guy is. Look how happy he is. He was elated. Brian says, "Hey Kevin, that tweet is getting some traction. You down to make some Hot Pockets packaging?" Yeah, man. Don't they have like a cartoony Hot Pocket mascot, I think? Like when you were, I think I saw like a screenshot you shared, and the icon was like a walking cartoon Hot Pocket with sunglasses or something silly. Hawkeye Lego Man says, "That's always a good fit." Yeah. Yeah, but this guy, he was so happy, and it warmed my heart. So he was elated to get Trunks. And then, yeah, he took the book back, and he went to go find another artist and do it all over again. Brian says, "Yeah, they do, but Polly and Cecilia would look better." Can you imagine Cecilia in, like, you know those pet costumes? Right? Where it's like, you dress, like, your dog is dressed up like a hot dog. Cecilia's dressed up as a Hot Pocket in, like, a Hot Pocket costume. Her head's popping out of the, I'll make the brand deal happen. Hilarity shall ensue. Good. So yeah, here's my booth. Here's the booth, ladies and gentlemen. I still have Obi-Wan. I drew Obi-Wan at Kineticon, and that was my last blank sketch cover. So I don't have any more blank sketch covers. I did see one for sale of Elvira, and I was really thinking about getting it because Elvira is a top-selling print for me. But I'm like, yeah, but I already have the print. So will it really do anything to have a second Elvira thing, and it's a one-time thing? And yes, it would be a higher price point, but... So I decided against it. But I did see a blank Elvira comic that I was potentially going to buy at this show, but I did not. So yeah, this is the Obi-Wan that I drew at Kineticon. It still has not sold. It didn't sell at Kineticon. It didn't sell at Terrificon. So it is for sale on my website. Again, if you have any interest, it's on the site right now. I do feel confident, if nothing else, I really do think this will sell at Fan Expo Boston. If nothing else, because Ewan McGregor will be at Fan Expo Boston. So he is there. I feel like it will probably sell there, if nothing else, because the actor will be there. So, but yeah, Obi-Wan is still there. I've also been trying to get rid of these older Mario prints, the stylized Mario prints. I've got them marked on sale on the site right now. Because I need to get rid of them. They need to go away. That would be this one. I'll show you guys. So this design is retired. I am very proud of it, but this is one of my very first prints ever. So this is 2019. Super Mario, very stylized. The title of the piece is Underground Pipes, and it is retired. So I've got like, I think 12 of them left. I'm not going to reorder them. They're not going to be restocked. When they're gone, they're gone. And they are currently marked down to $6. So it's quite a drop in price. So Hawkeye Legoman says, I have a blank Hawkeye comic that I'm saving to know what to draw on. Nice. That's awesome. Are you going to do it for yourself, or are you going to sell it? You're going to draw on it and sell it? I did sell a couple of the Mario ones. Oh, and also in good news, you see these three right here. You guys can see these. This is my Cruella de Vil. This is Kevin the dog from the game Overcooked. And this is the little army of tin toy robots. These are my last three grayscale Inktober/Hinktober pieces that I have just been carrying with me from show to show to show to show for almost an entire year now. Trying to get rid of them. They've been marked down in price. I believe twice I've marked them down in price because I really don't want to roll into this year's Inktober with last year's Inktober stuff. So I am very happy to report that Cruella de Vil did sell at this show. Cruella is gone. And then the Tin Toy Robots, I had it marked down to $25. I had a guy looking at it. He was thinking. And he was holding it. And then he snapped a photo with his phone. He goes like, I'm thinking about this. I'm going to come back. And I looked at him. I said, $20 and you can have it. And he was like, and then he stopped and he looked back again. He goes, okay, I'll take it for $20. And I was like, thank you. So the Tin Toy Robots are gone. Cruella de Vil is gone. So Kevin the dog from Overcooked is the last Inktober piece I have left. And, you know, he doesn't get a lot of attention. Not a lot of people look at him or relate to it. So that one might be a very tough sell to get out of the assortment. Hawkeye Lego Man says, to be determined, only if I find a second and can try to duplicate it. Funny Fig says, just in time to get 30 new... Yeah, exactly. See, I don't want to roll into the new one with the old ones. I just don't. I don't want to do that. This astonishes me. The Judge Dredd, I still cannot sell this Judge Dredd. I do not think this is a bad Judge Dredd drawing. Maybe I'm totally off base. Maybe I'm totally biased and I'm talking nonsense. I cannot sell this Judge Dredd. This Judge Dredd is, I think, currently sitting at $15. It's been marked down 3 times. It won't go. It won't go. No, it's not going anywhere. This Judge Dredd. This is from my appearance on Matt Elder's live stream when we streamed together on his channel, and I drew Princess Leia. I drew the Terminator, and I did them all original or traditional because he does traditional. And so I thought it was so funny because his live streams are always traditional. So I said, oh, when I go join Matt on his, I'll do traditional. Whereas my live streams are always digital. And so when I went on his, he switched to digital to make me feel more comfortable. So we did that special, that crossover special. And he switched to digital, which he never does, to make me feel more at home. And I switched to traditional to make him feel... So we were both doing our opposite medium, and it was hilarious. Joey, thanks so much for the resub. 9 months, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. You earned a GUR. You got the GUR. That's on a rotation. It shows a random image. Funny Fix says, you Hinktober in here or back on Instagram? What do you think? I mean, I've done Instagram every year, but I feel like it doesn't matter. I feel like I should probably do it here, right? Is that done? Brian, what do you think? Give me the expert Bricks O'Brien opinion. I am going to participate. I will definitely participate in Inktober/Hinktober again. I haven't quite locked in what I want to do. So for the last 2 years, I have asked patrons to submit prompts for Inktober. I don't know if I want to do that again. I'm still thinking about it. I'm running out of time, though. I'm very quickly running out of time. But, I don't know. Hawkeye Lego Man says, maybe you need to change it into the Magneto variant. Funny Fig says, I don't know why you wouldn't just do it here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like tradition. But, like, that doesn't mean anything. You're probably right. I'd probably just do it here. Okay. So, and also, for those of you guys that like little plastic building blocks, for those of you guys that love little plastic building blocks, these guys will not go away. They will not go away. They just won't go. So this is the minifigure witch that was drawn live for the Brickworld virtual Halloween show in 2020. 2020. I can't sell it. It will not sell. Nobody will buy this. And then this over here, this is a Galaxy Squad bug. And I drew that when we did the 72-hour when I participated in the 72-hour community live stream, and I had a bunch of other artists join me. Paul Lee, Legodin, and Megan Rothrock, and so we all did drawings, right? And I drew Lego Robin from like the old Adam West show, and I drew this Galaxy Squad bug, and that was a request from the live audience. And I can't sell these for the life of me. Nobody will buy them. I can't list them online either. It's like the worst of the worst. I can't list them online, and I can't sell them at a show. So if anybody watching would love to buy these, that would be stellar. You can always hit me up anytime. I would be very happy to send them to you to give them a new home. Joey says, show me where the forward pass is, Kevin. Oh, right here. Forward pass. Let me get rid of all my lines. We've got the doodle sticker tray was in full action. I debuted 2 new doodle stickers at this show, so now we've got Powerline. So from the Goofy movie, Powerline is now available as a doodle sticker, as well as the Sun character from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. So Sun and Sports Ball and Powerline are now doodle stickers, and I actually just got a order in the mail today with new doodle stickers. So I now also, for the assortment, have a Huggy Wuggy from every kid's favorite horror indie game, Poppy's Playtime. Hawkeye Lego says, how much do you have the plastic figures listed? I think they're $15 each, I believe. I think they're $15 each. Joey says, well, back to work. Talk to you all later. Talk to you later, Joey. Enjoy the rest of your day, your shift. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. So Huggy Wuggy is now in the assortment. Very popular with the kiddos. Very popular with the kiddos. As well as Trogdor the Burninator. Trogdor the Burninator is now in the assortment as a doodle sticker. Speaking of which,
I think I've improved on your methods a bit too. I employed some chiaroscuro shading and...
I'll improve on your methods.
What?
So Trogdor is now in the assortment, which was drawn during the body parts episode. And Kermit and Miss Piggy in a loving embrace with some hearts floating above them. That was from the Love episode. Which means that Kermit the Frog is in there twice now, because I've got Kermit sipping tea and Kermit hugging Miss Piggy in the doodle sticker assortment. And then, is there one more? I thought there was one more. Huggy Wuggy, Kermit and Miss Piggy, Trogdor. Oh, I guess that's it. It's those 3, because those 3 plus Powerline and Sun is 5, and I was shooting to have 5 new ones in the assortment. So yeah, so those continue to do pretty well. In terms of the portrait sticker, I kind of like this. I like giving you guys like a lowdown of the show. Do you guys like this? Or would you prefer me just to be drawing? The Tuesday stream, this is our chance to just like chat and like look at anything I'm working on, like what's happening in the world of the Hinkleverse. And I don't usually do this, right? I don't usually have like a deep dive into like a show, like a post-con recap.
No matter how anybody says it is. Feels good to have made something.
It does feel good to have made something, Ray. I'll take that as Ray likes it. Hawkeye Lego Man likes it. Okay, cool. So for the stickers, for these guys, for the big portrait stickers, the winner of the show, as it were, there always is one, right? There always is one. Cuphead. Cuphead was a huge seller at this show. More so than like any show I can remember in like recent memory. It's not like you're at gunpoint to draw. That's true. Pun intended. To draw. Get it? Draw. Gunpoint draw. Get it? You get it? So Cuphead was a big seller. What else? Actually, let me look. I have my sales tracking right here. I have my sales data right here. Funnyfig says, it did just have a cartoon. Is that what it was? There's always a reason. Nothing just happens, right? Nothing just happens. There's a reason. Like a movie reboot or a show or something. Like, there's always a reason. Cuphead did phenomenally well. Cuphead was the #1 seller for the portrait stickers. After Cuphead, the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Talk about a comeback hero. So you can't see it because the creature is like right here, like right behind this. But Creature from the Black Lagoon was the next best. That's wild. I don't ever sell that one. I never sell the Creature from the Black. And Ghostface, of course. Ghostface always sells well. So all of the horror stickers always sell well. I did get it. Okay, that's right. It is random. It's super random, Ray. So all the horror stickers do well, like, every time. Every time. Mugman did okay. Not as good as Cuphead, but Mugman, obviously in the same kind of, you know, package deal. And then and then all the rest are onesies and twosies, like normal. Creature from the Black Lagoon, was someone there for it? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe there was and I just missed it. Sam. Sam was the #1 seller for the Prince, followed by Elvira. That's pretty typical. That's pretty typical. Five Nights at Freddy's is my best-selling print overall of all time of that size. But at this show, it wasn't as big of a seller. In terms of shock, this guy right here, I sold a grand 0. Yes. Yes. None. Do not sell a single one of the Super Mario 64 print. So that was fun. I was kind of surprised, actually. It did really well at Kineticon. It did really well at Kineticon. It did really well at Springfield Comic. So I had 2 shows back to back, and it did well. And then I went into Terrificon, none. So that was really fun. Also, so Loki is my dud. Right? We all have the dud, right? Ray, you have the dud. Loki is my dud. Loki does not sell. Loki does not sell. Loki has never sold. I have practically my entire initial print run of Loki. So they don't sell. Nobody buys Loki. Doesn't sell. That's my dud. How often do you rearrange them? Pretty much like every show, actually. Like, you mean rearrange them here on the booth itself? Yeah, like almost every show I'll rearrange them. So these always stay there because of their orientation. I can't really do too much with it because they go sideways. But I typically leave Five Nights at Freddy's in one of these 2 spaces because it is such a hot seller. I want it right there, right at that upper eye level. And then Elvira typically is in one of these 2 spaces. I had like 10 duds. Yeah, there was a definite eye line factor. Yeah, there is. I know for sure. Even just from my old retail visual merchandising days, you know, it's like this is like where you put the eye catchers, right? And then this is like where you put like the best sellers. And then it doesn't really matter what else you put down here, because this is eye level, right? This is eye level right here. But I do play around with, like I said, these 2 stay here because there's not a lot I can do with that. But the rest of these, so all of these, I play around with how these are arranged a lot. But this one, the Five Nights at Freddy's, typically stays there or it goes here. That almost always stays there. And I've been keeping Loki on one of these two because it doesn't sell so well, so I don't like giving it a big spot, but I don't know, maybe I'm intentionally sabotaging it. I don't know. It doesn't do well though. So I think it's safe to say that I will not be reordering that when and if it ever sells out. I mean, it might take years. Maybe when the season 2 of Loki hits, maybe it'll be a thing. But I think that one's going to be a one and done. I don't think I'm going to do another print run of Loki. Didn't sell any Ahsokas. Ahsoka doesn't actually sell really well either. Ahsoka doesn't really do super well. It's definitely Five Nights at Freddy's. It's definitely Sam, and it's definitely Elvira. Those, and look at the commonness. Horror, horror, horror. Those are the best sellers, without a doubt. Let's see. Ray says, honestly, it doesn't surprise me. It's not his iconic outfit. The show's old news by now. And you know what's interesting is that like that isn't even my original concept. I just couldn't pull it off. My original concept for that, which I think I talked about it before on an older stream, was to have his like the very first Avengers movie outfit with the big horns and like the helmet and his cape drawn over this, but like you could see through it. Like have it just be like these gold magical lines that were like faded away, but I couldn't make it look good. It just looked too busy and it was just not working. So I totally just deleted that. Oops. I deleted that layer that had all my line work for his first Avengers film outfit, and it just left the TVA outfit. So, Hawkeye Lego Man says, have you considered a slideshow / time-lapse on a monitor playing on your table? Not only have I considered it, I've done it. So actually I did that all through the shows in 2021. I had a tablet on the table. Do I have any photos of this? I still haven't transferred all my photos or all my files from the old machine to the new machine. I've been going like piecemeal. Let me see. Events? No, because I only have from the last year. So I did do that through 2021. I had an iPad that was let's see here. So I didn't have this little like magazine stand. I didn't have that last year because I didn't have any of those prints in it. And so instead I had the tablet here on like a little easel, and the tablet was running through my time-lapse playlist on YouTube. And it was okay, but it was mostly there as table filler because I didn't have enough product to fill the table. So I put I also, you know what else? I didn't have these either. Look how much table space that takes up. I didn't have that. I didn't have that, and I didn't have this. So I used to have the tablet playing. I had a lot of open space on the table before, and that's where the tablet was used. But I haven't done it since I've started to fill the table up. Also, power is a thing. I refuse to pay for power at a show, so I'm not going to give some venue another $150 or whatever so I can plug in a power charger. So it needs to be USB. So I've got a power bank hidden back here, and I have another one hidden back here, and it's got the cord that goes up, and it lights up the two lights here on the top. And it does pretty well. They do the job. And they will last me for the most part through the whole show. When I had the iPad and I had the power bank attached to the iPad totally wiped the power bank after one day. So if it was a 3-day show, I would have to go home and charge the power bank overnight, which, as you know, usually you can't fully charge a power bank from 0 to full overnight. It takes a little bit longer than that. So it sucked a lot of power to do that, mostly because I didn't have all the videos downloaded. I was just like, using the Wi-Fi to attach or to bring up the YouTube playlist. So I'm sure that was a factor, but it just killed all the juice was going into the tablet. Let's see. Funny Fig says, yeah, that was a cool idea. Still probably wouldn't sell. Yeah, probably not. My Loki never did that much either. But it's crazy because Loki is such a character. He's such a beloved character. You know, like, think about the cosplayers. Like, last year, I would say, without a doubt, the most seen cosplay of the year was Loki in that outfit. I saw hundreds of people dressed as Loki with the TVA light tan shirt with the brown necktie and the coat with the variant on the back, walking around like hundreds. It's like, it's wild to me. It's kind of like at Kineticon, my Demon Slayer print, which I rushed and expedited to have on hand in time for the show, I sold 2. Yet, there was probably 75 people there dressed up as Nezuko and Tanjiro. I'm like, you guys like this property. You're all wearing the outfits. What's up, Ike? How you doing? Oh man, speaking of time lapses, I need to assemble some for you. Yes, you do. You always need to do something, man. That's that artist life. There's always something to be done. Funny Fix says, oh, Venom could fit both the horror and super. It could. I could do something, Venom. Should I do that for that small print? Ray, did we figure it out? Oh, that's my bad Wario. Don't look at that. Did we figure out what's the last print here? Is it Venom? Is it Venom? I'm just going to write Venom question mark. It could fit both of those checkboxes of being horror related and superhero related. You're right. Hawkeye Legoman says, I see. Yeah, this one is definitely full too. True. Power cost is a thumbs down. Yeah. I have 2 different power banks. Yeah. Yeah. It just drains all the power. It's a power. It's a power muncher. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to share or talk about here? And of course, if you guys have questions or anything, just, hey, that's why we're here. That's why I do this on Tuesday now. Squid Game cards, they're still there. They don't sell. They're there. Here's that Squid Game print I was talking about. Nobody buys it. Total dud. Nobody buys it. I had free bookmarks because we had the Pro Gamers Guide bookmarks that were not, the order wasn't properly delivered because we had paid for the rounded corners and the tassels, and the first order of bookmarks for the Kickstarter that came in didn't have those. So they've been used as like marketing. So I had a stack of those, and I did give the rest of them away at this show, so I no longer have any more of the bookmarks. Funny Fix says, maybe. Arctic Arts is in the house. What up, boys? What's up, Art? Ike says, Venom or Swamp Thing? But you already have Wonder Woman for DC. Yes, these are just the concepts for the next small prints. And this is a sticker. So that'll be, the Among Us will be a sticker for these guys, for the booth. Among Us will go in here somewhere. So I'm looking at replacing the small prints, which are these. So, face just comes jumping down. So my Sailor Moon one is by far the best seller. That's just the standard Sailor Moon redraw challenge that everybody has seen. Also now showing right over here. I'm gonna retire it. I'm done with it. So that's why. But it's such a good seller. That's why I'm gonna do this one. I think that will be a better one. So I'll redo that. Wario, this one's for me. I always got to do something for me, right? I'll do something that sells, but then I got to do something for me. I'm a hardcore Wario fan, so I got to do a Wario Land print. Let's see. Funny Fix is time to go for more evergreens. No more side character prints, man. Elaborate. Show your process. Hawkeye Lego Man says, I'd say Venom is good. It would have to have a really dark look to it. I think it'd sell. Brian says, those are snazzy bookmarks, bro. They are snazzy bookmarks. Hawkeye Lego Man. If not Swamp Thing, do Man. Is Swamp Thing topical? I mean, I got a Creature from the Black Lagoon sticker, so who am I to ask about topical? But Ray's crying. Ike says, my Sailor Moon redraw made her look like a little boy. Like Robin dressed up as Sailor Moon. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Funny Fig, Spider-Man and Darth Vader versus Loki and Ahsoka. You know what I mean. Hawkeye Lego Man, my Sailor Moon was patchy like it needs a blur tool.
Well, art is not all fun and games.
It's a lot of hard work. It is. It is a lot of hard work. So yes, Sailor Moon's getting retired. I've got 3 left. When they're done, they're done. This is the Beavis and Butthead one. It sells decent. I don't know if I want to restock it. I think I'm like done with it. I think I'm done with it. There's no way I'm gonna get more of these Squid Game ones. That's done. When that's done, that's done. And I feel like these two, the Aztec Medusa and the Joker, I think they've done their I feel like they have sailed their course. I think they're done. So all in all, I'm saying everything in this rack is pretty much done. So that's why I'm planning out 4 new small prints. And I don't know if you heard this earlier, Brian. I've been selling these for $6. I think I'm gonna bump that to 8. I feel like that feels right. So these little prints are gonna go from 6 to 8. Funny Fix says, how did Batman do? Let's see, at Terrificon, I sold 1. If I look back at my last show, let's go through the data. Everybody, let's go through the data. You think that sounds like fair? I think that sounds fair, Brian. You think that sounds fair? I think it sounds... Especially with like the redraw and like putting some nice attention on it. You know, kind of like what I've been done with the larger prints. I think $8 is like, that's fair. At Springfield Comic-Con, I sold 7. I sold 7 of the Batman Joker prints at Springfield Comic-Con. So that's pretty stellar. And then before that at Kineticon, I sold 3 of them. So they're doing okay. It's not like a takeoff star, but it's doing okay. Sam is a takeoff star. He is a winner. Sam is a winner. Yeah, Sam is doing great. We were doing a whole dive into my booth arc and looking at all the things and talking about how stuff performed last weekend and all that kind of stuff. Since I know you're right there on the cusp, my friend. You're looking down the edge of the abyss of the artist alley. Hawkeye Legoman says, I made someone upset on my MODOK San Diego Comic-Con Instagram post. They thought it was going to be Jim Carrey. That's great. That means you did such a good job that they thought it was real. Funny Fix says, they'll stay relevant though. Batman never goes bad. Yeah, it's very true. Batman does not go bad. That can stick around for a while. Ark says, interesting, very cool. What's a checklist for stuff I should have? Okay, all right, Ark. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. Can I stress it enough? I can't. How big can I make this red circle? Business cards, man. Business cards. Brian says, I gotta order a ton of stuff today. I didn't realize that's next week. It's next week, man. It's next week. And aren't you gonna be gone at Brick Fair? Pressure is on, man. Pressure is on. I don't know if Steve talked to you, Brian, but he is not going to be there to help us at Fan Expo Boston. I talked to Dorothy, and she said that she might be able to help on 1 or 2 of the days. But also, I told her that, you know, because you and I are both there's no extra badge that's like free. So whoever helps us would have to buy a badge. Yeah, exactly. After I edit this video, I'm sorry. After I edit this video, I'm gonna eat lunch, then dive in. I figured that we're gonna help each other. Yeah, I mean that's good too. We got this. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so Ark, business cards, man, business cards. And I know what you're thinking, Kevin. Kevin, it's August 2nd, 2022. Why do I want business cards? Because every person on the planet is gonna ask you for one. Because people come to your table, they like your stuff, and they go, I want you to visualize. I want you to close your eyes and visualize this. They look at you, they almost have a look of visible confusion, but concern. They hold up their hands, they extend their thumb and their pointer finger in a just hold, like almost like you're trying to crush someone, right? And they go, do you got a business card? And then they shake that hand a little bit, right? So they've got the thumb, they've got the pointer finger out, and they just kind of do a little bit of a back and forth shake on it. Do you got a business card? Every person, everyone is gonna do that. Do they provide machines or how that work? Business cards, you gotta take. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I missed the earlier thing you said. Interesting. How about as far as taking payment is concerned? Yes. So, you need to be able to take card, man. You have to. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. If you want like something really, really quick and easy, just go PayPal. Just go PayPal. Because you can sign up for a PayPal business. I assume you already have a PayPal account, so just switch it to a PayPal business, which is what I did. I had a personal account, I just switched to a business account. And you can request a card reader, and I believe the first card reader they give you is free. So you can get that first card reader mailed to you, which works perfectly fine. You can order a second one if you want. So I have two just in case, because you never know, right? One might die on you or whatever. Hawkeye Lego Man says it definitely got some attention. Ike says, I'm so sad I ordered business cards right before I designed it. See? That's how it goes. That's how it is. It's like every time I order anything, I rebrand and I'm like, well, I ruined that. I need to do a new banner. Like I need to do, because I got the mustache. So whatever. I got a Bluetooth Square reader because the little dongle card reader isn't compatible with my phone. Yeah. There's a couple options. Just make sure you can do it, Ark. You have to be able to do it. You can't go cash only. You can't do it. Can't do it. What is Nightbot doing to Ark? I mean, not Ark. Ike. You say something weird? You didn't say anything weird. Nightbot's yelling at Ike for something. I didn't see anything odd. Sorry, man. They also got square readers that want. That's true. Oh, did you use an icky word? I have a square reader, but then I got a new phone that won't attach to this phone. Yeah. But yeah, definitely, you know, so I take cash, I have a card reader, I take PayPal, and I take Venmo. Definitely make sure you have the ability to receive money. Make sure you can receive money. Just add some black electric tape on the banner. Yeah, that's fine. Just slap some. Just draw it. I'll just take a marker. Just draw it. A Sharpie. So yeah, Ark. Having a ability to take payment that's electronic is vital. Having business cards, I would say, is vital. I don't know if you want to provide commissions on site. Not everybody does it because it is stressful. And I don't think... I mean, if you have help, I think it's good to offer it because you can make some more money. I don't know how comfortable you are working traditionally. But you would need to have some kind of like thing to explain it if you decide to do that. Not everybody does. Make sure you've got signs that explain how much things are so that nobody reads it and they ask you all day how much everything is. Also, always the Cash App, Venmo. Yeah, exactly right. I need to redo my sign So this whole booth is like on the edge of a redesign, but I'm waiting for the books because I have 3 books I gotta fit on here somewhere. So I'm waiting until I get those before I redesign it. But I need to do a new sign that has like this QR codes and stuff for payment options. There you go, Sharpie. Ike says, I like Square because you can create an item library and just have a button to push. Yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing with... So PayPal has an app called PayPal Here. And you can kind of make your inventory... What do I want to say it? You know what I mean. Like, you can throw a photo in there and have, like, an itemized receipt if you wish. Where you're just hitting the button on, like, oh, Pikachu sticker. Oh, you know... Super Mario says you're just hitting the item and it's adding it to the tab. And then you can pay with your card reader. Hawkeye Lego Man says they're still going to ask you. I'm like, of course, with or without a sign, absolutely. But you still got to have it. You'll just eliminate the people asking with one. Yeah, exactly. So you have some kind of signage that explains your pricing. I think the whole grid system is really great, like these grids. But not everybody uses them, but a lot of people do. A lot of artists do. Look at the artist behind me. The artist behind me is using them. Let's see. This is a book author, so he didn't have... And this guy has 1 rack of comic books, so they didn't have any. But like down on this row, like you have 2 different things, right? You've got like the big telescopic extenders with the pole, because you have like 500 prints, right? And they all sit there and they dangle. Or you have what I have, which is the grid wall system, which you have these little panels and the connectors, and you can do a lot of different configurations of these things, and they're very light, exceptionally light, so it's great to travel with. But you can do little cubes. So like the people behind me here, they did the full little cube setup, and then this little alcove that they've created on their side, they have like their cash box, and they've got like their inventory to pull from and stuff. So I recommend these. These are grid walls, so you can search grid wall on Amazon or whatever. They're not terribly expensive. You get like a box of like 40 panels for $30, $35, something like that. That's retail for you. Yep. Ike says, I need to invest in some grids once I get big enough. Yeah, I recommend. Sadly, I didn't get into the show I was in last year. Oh, you didn't get in? I have a friend who does double wide tables and makes like a drive-in. Yeah, window arch out of them. Yep. Yep. Has an insane amount of 5x7s. Raymond. Why are you selling your grid walls? Why would you be selling? Why are you getting rid of a item in which you would do shows? Are you insinuating that the nail truly is in the coffin? Are you done? Please don't tell me this is the... Please don't tell me this is the setting in which you have chosen to exit the artist arena. Ike's like, you are a foolishness. Do not sell me. You can't. Are you done, man? Don't do this. Not like this, Ray. Don't do this to me like this, Ray. I can be done with shows and not be done being an artist. That's fair, I guess. They were all old and banged up. Are you done with shows, though? Like, are you just done? Are you swearing them off? Ray, that makes me sad, man. I told you, I have a bucket list goal of us tabling at the same show, and you're telling me that's never gonna happen. Oh, I went too far. I can't undo my lines. I need plenty of table space for 24 11x17s and 24 2x2 stickers. Yep. Yeah, and you know, they don't ever let you go outside the table. So again, for Ark, our friend who's diving into this universe, they don't ever let you go outside of this space. Like, you can only stick to the confines of this table. That is your surface area that you can use. That is it. They don't like you to go in any direction. I mean, you can go back because that's your space, right? But you can't stretch out of the you know, the area that is the table. So you go up. But a lot of these shows have a height limit of 8 feet. A lot of them. Most of them do. So this right here, not including this sign.
Are you ready? Let's get going.
So not including that sign on the top. That's 8 feet. So this is 8 feet. Races for a while. Hawkeye Lego Man, I say take away his blue pencils. Well, here's the thing. I want to be done doing caricature, but I could always come as just an artist like you. Well, you should. Sell prints, books, not be constantly... Yeah, no, I think that's fair. It sounds much more fun, certainly more relaxing. Yeah, dude, for sure. For sure, man. See, what's going to happen, Ray, is I'm going to have to, like, go to a show in, like, Dallas or Oklahoma City or something and force you to, like, be there. That's what's going to happen. That is what's going to occur. Yes. Oh, that Wario. I thought I was going to be so much better. Too bad there was no limit, and having random racks that just reaches it. Yeah, some shows don't have a limit, and they just go wild. But like Fan Expo Boston, they will walk around the show floor with tape measures every morning. And there are people that get in trouble. They ask them to lower their telescopic tripod banners, and they do it, and then the guy walks away, and they immediately unscrew the thing and raise them back up again. And then we do the same song and dance every morning. How much space do we have in Boston? I don't know. I could probably look. Fan Expo, Boston. It's definitely larger than the normal space. This was actually an in-cap space too that I forgot I had paid for at Terrificon. I totally forgot that I did that. So Fan Expo Boston and Terrificon were the only two shows that I presented more money for an in-cap space. I'm going to the Fan Expo Boston site. Riveting content. Tattoo artist. Alright. No. Exhibitors. Artist Alley. Pricing. So, standard $2.95 each, consists of one 6x5 space. So a corner space. Right? I paid for corner? I don't think I paid for premium. Premium, $875. I think I would have remembered paying $875. Pretty sure I didn't do that. So a corner, which was the $375, looks like it's still just the same thing. It's one 6-foot table with 2 chairs and 2 passes. It's just on a corner. Unless, let me check my email. I don't think I paid $1,000 because I am not that rich. Hawkeye Lego Man says, will you get yelled at for being 8 foot 1 inch? Oh, I don't know. Probably. Who knows? Boston. Boston. Yep, I just paid the $375. I'm looking at my receipt. So it's really like the same-ish space, really. It's just on the corner. So it might be a little bit of a tight fit. because according to their site, the next step up is the premium, which is the 5x12 in-cap space, which includes 2 tables, 2 chairs, 2 exhibitor passes, and that one is $875. So perhaps, if we want to do this again next year, Brian, maybe that, but I mean, I would absolutely need to have financial assistance. I can't be dropping in $1,000 on registration. So what is the corner unit then? What does that look like? I believe it's just going to be like this photo here. So it's just going to be on the edge. So there is a little bit of, so if you look here, I'm going to use this photo as a reference because I feel like it's going to be very similar. You've got the row of tables here and the row of tables here, but then there's like this gap, like this 3-foot gap and 3-foot gap, and then there's this one end cap table. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at one table that's kind of centered at the end of an aisle. I think that's what we're looking at.
You did it. Congratulations.
I think that's what we're looking at. So what we could do, actually what would be really good, if we can take one table and do it this way, right? Because I have extra tables, and put it to the side of it, and then center this. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Don't you fret. But yeah, I think when we're really blasting, man, when we're like off to the races, probably would be worthwhile to do that next level up, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. What is this music? Hold on. I hate it when it does, like, there's some odd tracks in there. I'm like, nah, I'm alright. I'm okay. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. You did it, congratulations. Mega booth. Yes. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Okay, now what else? What else do we talk about? It's already been an hour and 50. It's already been almost the whole stream. I didn't draw anything. Oh, you guys want to see something else I drew? I drew this last night. I posted this in Brian's Discord. It's the only place I've shared it so far. I drew these people. So, yesterday was an awesome day. It was an emotionally draining day. Kickstarter launch day. Oh, you know what? Look. None of you guys even told me I had the wrong banner on that thing. Hold on. See, it's not launching August 1st, it's now live. What the hell are these? So, I had a really long day, and I was just drawing. I drew all day yesterday. I was working on the print stuff. I was working on just kind of anything, just drawing. I did live stream, and I was like, it was good for my brain to get distracted, just keep drawing. So I was like, let me try to do some slightly more realistic portrait studies. So I just opened up Instagram and just found photographs of people, and I drew them. I don't know who they are. I don't know who any of these people are, but I just drew them. Who's that first guy? I don't know. Who are these people? Exactly. Is that Pokemon? I don't know who Pokemon is. Christ. Ray, this is your opportunity. You gotta use your favorite redeem. I think they're fine.
I think I've improved on your methods a bit too. I
Oh,
employed
Jesus.
some
Oh, God.
chiaroscuro
Oh, Jesus.
shading.
God. Oh,
Prove on your methods.
Mary, Mother, Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth.
I'll improve your methods.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, this is not bad. I don't know what is wrong with you guys. You guys don't know good art. This is the problem. You just don't know good art. What's up, Akil? You mean your nose? You mean your nose? So, you know what's funny is
That belongs in a museum.
it does. It does belong in a museum. What am I in the upside down? So the picture actually like cuts off, right? It cuts off like right there, I think. So I had to make up the rest of it, but it's fine. It looks great. Bubble Levo says, maybe we just don't know people. It's nice to see you, Bubble Levo, by the way. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream.
It's probably the best drawing I've ever done.
You're just mad. You're just angry. I think it came out pretty good, but I don't know. What do I know? Brian, what big eyes you have. So, I was just trying to draw. I was just drawing people. They're alright. This was the last thing I did before I went to bed. And it was late. I was so tired. But like, my mind... I know for a fact that you live this all the time, Brian. So you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe somebody else also knows. But I was so... I was so exhausted, but also like not tired, right? Like my mind wasn't tired, but I'm like physically exhausted, and it was a long day, and I did a lot of stuff all day, and so this was like the last thing I drew before I finally turned the computer off and went upstairs, which this was like at 1:30 in the morning, which is all not normal for me. And I went upstairs, but I still couldn't like go to sleep, so I was laying in bed on my phone. Which is why, if you look in the Discord, Brian, this was posted in your Discord server at like 1:45 in the morning. And I posted that, and then I opened up something, I don't know, Instagram, Twitter, one of those social media, and I was just scrolling. And then I don't remember what happened. I remember waking up this morning at 7:30, naturally. I didn't have an alarm set. And I went to grab my phone, which I normally have plugged in the charger was there, and it was plugged in, but there's no phone on it. And I was like, where's my phone? And my phone was in the bed with me, because I had literally fallen asleep holding it in my hand, looking at whatever. And it just fell in the bed with me, and poof, I don't remember anything until I woke up this morning. It was ridiculous. Akil says, hi, I'm at a friend's house. Hello, Akil. Hello, Akil's friend. Brian says, that's how I felt after the 24-hour stream. Yeah, it's not like a great feeling. But so I think these came out okay. I think you're overreacting. Oh no, was it hot? It wasn't hot. Like, it wasn't uncomfortably hot. First time. Cue the what's his name? What's that actor's name? Where he's like standing at like the Old West. They're like, they all have like the nooses. What is that guy's name? That actor's name? First time. Is there anything else I can show you guys? I did start working on the link, the updated link sticker. It's not done, but I started on it. Let's see, I'm working on that in Illustrator, so let me open up Illustrator and then I'll copy and paste that over so you guys can see what progress has been made.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French
You
girls.
got it. You got it. Who said that? Who wants me to draw them like one of the... Oh, Ray? You got it, Ray. You got it, Ray. Alright, so here's Link. currently. So this is what we're at. Obviously, there's no shading yet on the body. This was my line work over the sketch that I did on the stream last week. Akil says, Brix O'Brien also just found out my friend previously knew you and watched you. Previously. Hawkeye Lego Man says, Cad Bane. Oh, James Franco. Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's rich, I'll say. Now how about some color, stupid?
Akil says he's been binging the Brix O'Brien videos. Nice. See that, Kevin? Bob's becoming a household name. There you go. That's it. Live that dream. So I need to add, like, for this one, I need to add the shading, right? I need to add the strap here. We need to add the sheath and the sword. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm gonna take that away and replace it. Aaron Brinkerhoff, hello. Replace color with shading, yeah. Oh no, not this guy, Bob. So yeah, I don't know if I actually like the pointier straps. Something about this also, like the spacing seems odd on it. I just don't. Not so much the top one. I don't like the bottom one, so I'll probably straighten that up. There's some shades. Oh, you want shades? We're gonna do like Matrix. It's weird when I do this, it kind of looks like he's cross-eyed. Even though he is absolutely not cross-eyed, but just like blocking out part of his eye with the, I think it's the glint. So I have to cover all of it so he doesn't look cross-eyed. So progress has continued onto that. I still have not started Grand Admiral Thrawn. That is the next one I need to redesign, which redesign just means I need to add in the little bit of the shoulders in the background and stuff. But I haven't even done the concept sketch for that yet. Aaron says instantly cooler. Why do shades do that? I don't know. They do that though, don't they? We can make him a Secret Service agent for Hyrule. The princess, I repeat, the princess has left the castle. Hawkeye Lego Man says you should do modernized pop culture characters for a trial. Maybe. I think I got a lot of good stuff going on. I don't know how many other things I want to like kick off. I have a lot of things. I still have like a million portraits stickers that I want to do. And I already have 100. I'm already 115 designs invested into it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a print, maybe a small print or something. I don't know. Yes. So that's still coming along. So we passed our 2-hour mark. I hope this was fun. I mean, the time absolutely flew by. Hawkeye Lego Man says, have it as a Patreon suggestion. Oh, for the doodle stream? It's not bad. So what I'm going to do with that, just for the record, for anybody who's here who's a patron, I am planning to, it is just about raid time, Mike. It is just about raid time. I am planning to, once I finish up the second suggestion, which there's not many, okay? So we've got, hold on, I've got my notes. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 more episodes of the Doodle stream that will use the second suggestion from patrons, because obviously there was much fewer patrons had a second suggestion. So remember I told you everybody went for the first one, and now I went back around. Now everybody's getting their second one done, and then I come back around, and we do the third and fourth and so on. So from everybody doing a first run suggestion to the second, drastically went down. So there's 6 left. Bolo says only 6. I figured Jeff. No, you're mistaking me. There are tons of suggestions. Like Jinxie425 has like 9. Jeff has like 6. Like there's but I want to go through and like everybody gets the one and then we go back. Now everyone gets their second and then we go back, and then everyone gets their third and then we go back. Otherwise, it's just like, you know, you could have one person, you know, like Jinxie425, like Jeff, or like whoever, and it's like we just do their themes back to back to back, and it's like I don't think that's very fair. So that's kind of how I approach it, is I kind of run through the whole list and then I restart again. So in total, there's only 6 people that have made a second request left. So yeah, there's including, so this Friday is Villains. So this is Joseph Zawada's second theme suggestion, is Villains, which is going to be happening this Friday. And I know that this Friday is Brick Fair, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will be there, and that's all good. No worries. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy it. I will be here, and I will be streaming. So we're going to be doing Villains, and then we've got Ray. You're actually next. So after Villains, Funny Figs, your second suggestion was Elements. And then Bobo Laveau, you're after that, and yours was Gummies. A whole stream dedicated to Gummies. And then we have Steve wanted another Fill the Scene, so we're going to do a giant battle. The stream is ending imminently. Could I perhaps suggest a raid target? Sure, you may absolutely suggest a raid target. And then after Steve, we have Matt Elder with Horses Part 2. If I can get some horse wear-mare emotes in the chat, that would be helpful. And then our last second wave is Andrew Boltop with Furries. Andrew Boltop wanted me to draw furries for 3 hours. Funny Fix says, it's kind of funny doing Villains on a weekend filled with break. Yeah, it is kind of funny. Bubble Vo says, it's Gen Con and break. Oh, Gen Con's a big one too. Ike, are you familiar with K-Sim? I think I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. He runs my Twitch team, Rad Art. I am not. Sounds great. Sounds like an awesome person we can go hang. I presume this person is streaming right now. Hawkeye Lego Man says, I would see about sharing the post again. Okay, actually, I didn't even finish my thought. So after we go through these 6, that'll be the end of the second wave of patron suggested themes. So we're going to do another break. So there's going to be a couple weeks where I'm going to do some themes. And so I would see about blah, blah, blah. Brian says, that's a slippery slope, Kevin. You were about to get a whole new client. What are you talking about? So are you talking about the Patreon thing? So after we go through this, we're going to take another break again. I'm going to have some themes. So some of the stuff, like, you know, what we did with like robots and cartoons and stuff like that. So there'll be like probably, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks break. Or are you talking about furries? That's what you're talking. It's all right. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm like, I give the patrons what they want. Andrew Poltop wanted furries. He's an active patron. He's very generous. Lucrative, but is it worth it? At what cost? At what cost? And so then I think I'm gonna do a brand new. Very sus. I'm gonna do a brand new theme. So I'm gonna like close that thread on Patreon, because it is getting kind of complicated to look through it now that it's like we've gone through once, it's getting complicated for me. So I'm going to wrap it up and start a brand new fresh thread so that people can go in and make new suggestions for themes. So I know, like we mentioned, like Jinxie425, Jeff, I think there's a couple other people that have several suggestions in there. Like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they will have to go back in into the new thread, but I think it's okay because it's not a lot of people that have a ton of suggestions. So that's the plan with that. Sorry, I went on way too long about that. Yeah, all the sus. Ark says, what price is a piece of your soul? I mean, I like eating and paying bills. The furries get you with their hefty wallets. Yeah, exactly. I've drawn a couple like furries for like commissions. It's all, guys, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right. Thank you guys very much for being here. It's been great. I had a great time talking to you guys about my time at Terrificon, talking about all that kind of stuff. Do you have a list of the? I do. I can make one, Bobolovo. It's fine if that would help. I was thinking about doing that. I didn't know if I wanted to do it or not, but I was thinking about it. Had a good time talking about Terrificon. My time at the show. I went through all the commissions and showed you guys all the artwork that was done. It will get posted on social media over the coming days, over the coming weeks. I kind of stretched that out to have a post each day. I showed you guys some of the new prints that are coming out. My small prints. These are not the big 11x17s. These are little guys. Sailor Moon, Wonder Woman, potentially Venom. Still not sure on that one. We'll see if we lock it in. Among Us stickers coming out because the kids demand it. The kids demand it. So I will give the kids what they want. And then Wario Land, which is for me, because I always got to do something for me. All right, it can't all be for everybody else. I got to do something for me every now and then. Don't forget, the Doodle Book is on Kickstarter right now. We are 64% funded. Unless anything has changed, let me refresh. Nope. So we're 64% funded. Exclamation point book in the chat. If you haven't already seen it, I would greatly appreciate you checking it out. If you can't support the book, it'd be awesome if you could share it. Please share it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on all the places. I've got posts everywhere. You can just hit the retweet or the reshare or post it up in your story on Instagram. It would really help me out. More eyes, the better. Would really love to see it happen, but it can't happen without your help. So it's very, very important. But yeah, 64% done. We're almost there, and that's all I got. How exaggerated were the furries for commission? They weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. So thank you guys. So I'm gonna grab this suggestion that Ike had. Where is the name? Let me scroll back up so we can raid another artist. And as always, I appreciate you guys being here with me and hanging out. It was fun. I hope you had a good time. And I'll be back on Friday for our regularly scheduled program, the Doodle Stream, with our theme of villains. We're going to be drawing villains on Friday. Kasim, yes. Here we go. So, yep, he is working on, looks like some anatomy, I believe. Nice. Cool. All right. Yeah. So let me start the raid. We'll go over there. Ike's recommendation. Always appreciate it. So if you can hang out for a second, say hi. I'm sure our new friend would appreciate a follow, appreciate a moment of your time. If not, it's all good. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you. I will see you on Friday. See you later. Thanks, guys. Start the raid. Spam all the things. Give them all the emotes. All the love. As many weremares as you may have. Bye, guys. See you next time.
With this tool, I shall give birth to